Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix this error, that is 0x80048820. So if you're receiving this error whenever you try to log into any Microsoft application like Xbox app, Microsoft Store, or any Microsoft apps, if you're unable to sign in because of this error code, then please follow the steps shown in this video. Now the first step is to first of all check the status on Microsoft website. Any kind of outage, you can check. The link is provided in the video description. You can go to this page. Now if there is, right now here you can see all services are up and running. So if you find any limited outage or any major outage related to sign-in issue, then in that case you will see that this yellow icon or red limited or major outage icon under this. Right now there is a green tick over here. So if all the services are up and running, then you can follow the steps shown in this video. If there is any outage, then we have to wait. Now the next step is to perform power cycle. Shut down your computer, unplug the power cable from the computer, turn off Wi-Fi router, wait for a few seconds, restart Wi-Fi router, plug in the power back to the computer, power cable back to the computer, and then restart your computer and then check. If that does not work, start Microsoft Account Sign-in Assistant service. Now for this, type in services in Windows search box, click on services, find Microsoft Account Sign-in Assistant, and then make a double click, set this to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, and then click on OK. Make a right click on Microsoft Account Sign-in Assistant and then click on start if highlighted or click on restart. And then you have to relaunch that application to sign in. Still not working. The next step is to restart your PC and try again, which we have already done when performing power cycle, so you can ignore it. Next step is to run gaming services repair tool. Now for this, you can go to Xbox app at the top right, click on your profile icon, go to support option, and then click on gaming services repair tool, click on start repairing, click on yes to allow, and let the repair complete. If you don't have Xbox app and if you want to run gaming services repair tool, you can go to, in Google search, you can type in gaming services repair tool, go to the official Microsoft website. On this page, you will see downloadable version. So you have to click on downloadable version, scroll down. Here you can see download the gaming services repair tool for PC. This will take you to Microsoft website, and then you can run this exe file. And then click on yes to allow and let the repair complete. This process will take some time, and once the repair is complete, you will see completed successfully. So once you see completed successfully, you can close this and then you can try to sign in again. Now still not working, run wsreset command. So type in wsreset in Windows search box and then click on wsreset run command. This will reopen Microsoft Store and then you can check. Still not working, you can go to this location and then delete the content of TokenBroker folder. Now for this, you can open File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive, open users folder, open your username folder. Now open AppData folder. If you don't see AppData at the top, click on view, select show, put a check on hidden items, open AppData folder, open the local folder, and then open the packages folder, and then scroll down and find Microsoft Xbox Identity Provider folder. Open this folder, and then over here open AC folder, open the TokenBroker folder. In my case, I have already deleted everything, so you can delete the content of this folder, select everything, delete it, and then try to launch the application and then try to sign in again. Still not working. Turn off sign in automatically option in account settings. So open Windows settings, go to accounts, go to sign in option over here, scroll down under additional settings. Here you can see use my sign in info to automatically finish setting up after an update. If this is on, turn this off and then you can check. Next step is to log in with same account on Store and Xbox app. So go to Microsoft Store. At the top right here you can see a profile icon, click on it, click on sign out, then click on sign in, select the right account, make sure that you select the right account over here, and then enter your PIN password, and then go to Xbox app, click on your profile icon, click on sign out, and then click on sign in, and you have to select the same account which you have selected in Microsoft Store. So log in with same account over here. Once logged in, now you can check. Still not working. The next step is to make sure date, time zone is correct. So at the bottom right here you can see the date and time. Make a right click on date and time, click on adjust date and time, Make sure set time zone automatically. If this is off, turn it on. Also set time automatically. If this is off, turn it on. And then scroll down, click on sync now. If you receive any error, click on sync now multiple times. Once you see this tick over here, now go to time and language, and then go to language and region, and make sure your country is selected over here, and then relaunch the application, and then try to sign. Next step is to delete Xbox Live login credential. Now for this, type in Credential Manager in Windows search box, and then click on Credential Manager over here. Go to Windows Credentials, and over here, if you find I don't have this XBL device key or XBL GRTS device key. Now over here, if you find XBL device key or XBL GRTS device key, in that case, you have to remove it, but make sure that you have the Microsoft account login details, like your Microsoft account email and password to re-log in. You might have to log in again to Microsoft application. So if you find XBL device key or XBL GRTS device key, you can remove it. I don't have it. If you find these entry, you have to remove it, and then you can restart your computer after this. And after the system restart, you can check. Next step is to run this command. This command is provided in the video description. Copy this command. Type in PowerShell in Windows search box. Make a right click on Windows PowerShell. Make sure that you run Windows PowerShell as an administrator only. Click on yes to allow. Paste the command over here. Hit the enter key. Now this process will take some time, and this will install all the Windows default apps. And during this process, if you see errors like this in red color, just ignore it. Let the process complete. Once this is complete, you will see everything red. Then you can close it, and then you have to relaunch the application and then try to sign in. Next step is to run inet cpl.cpl command. So type in inet cpl.cpl and then click on inet cpl.cpl, and then go to advanced tab. Scroll down. Make sure use TLS 1.0, use TLS 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. All four are checked over here. Checked all four, and then hit apply. Apply is important, and then click on OK. You have to relaunch Xbox app or store or Microsoft application, and then try to sign in again. Next step is to run these commands. So type in CMD in Windows search box. Make a right click on command prompt tab. Make sure that you run command prompt as an administrator. Click on yes to allow, and then copy all these commands one by one, and then paste it over here. Hit the enter key. Again, copy the second command, paste it, hit the enter key. Now run the third command, paste it, hit the enter key, and then relaunch application, and then try to sign in again. Next step is to switch to different network. Now if you have any other network available, you can switch to different network, and then you can check. So if you have any other network available, try to log into another network and then check. If you don't have it, ignore it. If that does not work, use phone hotspot. So turn on the data on the phone. First of all, turn on the data on your phone, then turn on the hotspot. On your phone settings, you will see hotspot options. So turn on the data and hotspot both, and then you can go to your Wi-Fi over here and then connect to your phone network. So if you will see your phone network, you can connect to your phone network, and then you can check. Still not working, start these services. Now for this, you can type in services in Windows search box, click on services, and then find IP helper in the list. Make a double click on IP helper, set this to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Scroll down at the bottom, you will see 4 Xbox services. Make a double click on each Xbox services one by one, set this to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Again double click, set this to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Again automatic, apply, start, OK. Again automatic, apply, click on start if highlighted, and then click on OK. Find Windows Update, make a double click on Windows Update, set this to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Now find Microsoft Store install service. Microsoft Store install service, make a double click, set this to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Now find gaming services. Make sure gaming services are running. If not running, make a right click on start if highlighted, or click on restart. And do the same thing with the second gaming services. You can make a right click on start if highlighted, or click on restart. And once that is done, now you can check. Still not working, repair or reset Xbox app or store. So type in Xbox app in Windows search box, make a right click on Xbox app, click on app settings, and then scroll down. First of all, click on terminate and then click on repair. Once the repair is done, now you can check. Now, if that does not work, click on reset. In my case, the reset is already done. Ignore the error message. Let me try it again. If you face any trouble, then in that case, simply restart your computer. And after the system restart, you can try to reset, repair or reset once again and then check. Still not working, do the same thing with Microsoft Store. Make a right click and then go to app settings and then scroll down, click on terminate and then click on repair. And once the repair is done, now you can check. If that does not work, you can click on reset, and after the reset, you can check. Still not working. The next step is to make sure gaming services and Xbox identity provider is installed. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. The link is provided in the video description. Click on view in store, open Microsoft Store. If Xbox identity provider is not installed, you will see install button. Hit install, or if you see get option or update option, you can update it. In my case, it is already installed. Still not working, you can uninstall and reinstall gaming services. So copy the first command. The command is provided in the video description. Type in PowerShell in Windows search box. Make a right click on Windows PowerShell. Make sure that you run PowerShell as an administrator only. Click on yes to allow. Now paste the command over here, hit the enter key. This will uninstall gaming services from your computer. Once done, copy the second command. This command is also provided in the video description. Paste it on the same window, hit the enter key. This will open store on your computer. Now click on get option or install option over here. Click on yes to allow and let the installation complete. Make sure this is installed 100% complete. Then you can try to open your application and then like Microsoft Store or Xbox app and then try to sign in again. But make sure that this is installed 100% only, then only you can do that. If you face any trouble installing gaming services, if you face any trouble, in that case, restart your computer. And after the system restart, open PowerShell as an administrator once again and run this two command once again, which will help you to install gaming services and then you can check. Still not working, uninstall and reinstall Xbox app in store. Now to uninstall Xbox app, you can type in Xbox app in Windows search box, make a right click on Xbox app, click on uninstall, uninstall. Once the uninstall is done, if you can install Xbox app from Microsoft Store and then check. If you face any trouble installing Xbox app from Microsoft Store, in that case, you can search for Xbox app in Google search. Go to Microsoft website. Here you can see xbox.com. You can go to Xbox PC, download the app, and then you can run this exe file. And if you see you will see the install option. You can put a check on agree and then you can install it and then check. Still not working. The next step is to uninstall Microsoft Store. To uninstall Microsoft Store, you can copy this command. This command is provided in the video description. Type in PowerShell once again in Windows search box. Make a right click on Windows PowerShell. Make sure that you run PowerShell as an administrator only. Click on yes to allow. Paste the command over here. Hit the enter key. This will uninstall Microsoft Store from your computer. Microsoft Store will be uninstalled. Once gone, copy the second command. No need to restart your computer now. So copy the second command. This command is also provided in the video description. Paste it on the same window, hit the enter key. This will reinstall Microsoft Store on your computer. And then you can check. Still not working, perform clean boot. Now for this, type in system configuration in Windows search box. Click on system configuration. Go to the services tab. Put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. Make sure you put a check over here first and then click on disable all. Hit apply, click on OK. You will see restart option, restart your computer and then check. Last step is to update Windows using media creation tool. Now for this, you can open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. On this website, scroll down. Here you can see media creation tool. Click on download now and then you can run this exe file and then click on accept over here. By default, Windows 11 will be selected. Click on next. Select ISO file over here, ISO file, and then click on next. You can save it to desktop, click on save. Let the download complete. This process will take some time. Once done, click on finish and let this close automatically. Then go to desktop, make a double click on Windows ISO file, make a double click on setup file, click on yes to allow, click on next, click on accept, and here you can see ready to install. By default, the option to keep personal files and app would be checked. When this is checked, you will not lose any data on the computer, so make sure this is checked. Hit install. After the installation, you can log into the computer and then you can try to log into Microsoft Store or Xbox app. Whichever app you want to log in, you can try to log in and then you can check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to fix this error. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel. So in my case, I'm already logged in. So that's all. Thank you.